look kind of crazy, but oh well. Ooh, let me get comfortable. Mm. Hey, hey, hey. Go and see if some people come in. We're gonna start the month off with some holiday movies because I've been watching holiday movies for a little bit now. That and still watching horror movies. But I figured I'll just start with like the couple of holiday movies I watched over the weekend, kind of. Some I had to give like a second chance to. In the meantime, while I wait for people to come in, I'm gonna play my game. I've been playing this game called Township, and it's been fun for me. Mm. It's interesting that you like can't blur your background. And like I could try to make the bed, but I don't feel like it. I was just laying in it, to be honest. But yeah, township is this where technically you kind of have your own farm, but to a certain extent, you're not playing like you're not doing certain things. Like you feed your stuff by like producing a bunch of things on the farm, and then you have to produce things within your town. So you have a whole town technically, and you have to produce different orders for the different people in the town. And it's interesting because I guess this is December. It's like snowing in the game. So I'm like, oh, look at them trying to be all festive. But I'm low key addicted. It's like a part of my night routine. Something that I can do that's like stimulating, but not like my life don't depend on this in any type of way. So, hey, 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 sis. Trying to give people some time to come in. We gonna see. If not, it's gonna be me and you talking about them. But some of these I know you watch. Well, one I know you watch for sure. And then two of them I watched because of our girl Lindsay Lohan. And I realized like we don't give her enough credit for real. Like we don't people don't give her enough credit. Like I think the girls know, but like people need to know outside of the girls, outside of the people who understand Mean Girls and its leverage to the culture. People need to know that Lindsay Lohan was eating it up since a little girl, like for real. Hey, Dayton. Happy last month of the year. I just changed my calendar, like a little personal calendar or whatever. And yeah, it's nice to see. I don't really love the picture, but it's nice to see the festivities, to see like, oh, okay, in a sense, like the pictures from my impromptu holiday party last year and where I am now. And even though I'm in a different environment, I just feel more at peace and more like better things are coming to me. Not that I didn't feel that then, but I feel that now. So, yeah, and I'm excited because it got me like, okay, if I could make it festive during that time where my head was and also just like where my pockets were and everything else, I can definitely do it now with my new job. Yeah, you don't find that out in the vlog yet, but you'll find it out in the vlog later on. But if you're in here, then you know it because we know when you come to the lives, you get the real life stuff. But yeah, with my new job and stuff, I'll be able to be festive. And I figured like, even though Vlogmas is not going to go necessarily like the typical, I will hope that I can upload something every day, even if it's a short. But it's not going to be like a Vlogmas intro and stuff like that. At least not right now. I don't know when I'm about to fit that in. I'll be tired after driving from work, y'all. Um, I still wanted to like start it off and try to attempt because I have been consistent in some ways, and I know I can just keep improving. So I was like, why not? I've been in the holiday spirit. Why not start with new holiday movies, specifically Netflix ones, because I've been on a Netflix type situation. I think it's giving me like a medium of the Hallmark vibe, but then also like regular movie vibe or Netflix original vibes with some of them. Um, but before we get into those specifically, I wanted to ask y'all, like, what are some of the Christmas movies you like to watch? What holiday movies are you watching or trying to watch or excited to watch? Let me know. Come on, comment in the chat. Let me know. Or like, what's your go-to holiday movie? I feel like I haven't even gotten into any like go-to holiday movies. I was about to. Oh, I didn't put on here one that I did watch yesterday. I'm gonna add that to my list real quick. But I haven't watched any go-to holiday movies. Because when I think about it, I feel like I know people's go-to, but I haven't made mine. Like recently, is it feels like the first time I ever felt like making like favorites or like lists for myself in a specific way is going to stick. Like most of the time when I make playlists and things like that, I eventually forget about them and I don't keep adding to them. But like I feel like with me taking my job more intentional and it being such a executive supportive role and then telling myself that I need to be like the executive support to myself in all types of ways has like really increased my like, okay, if I can get organized at work like this, then I can organize myself too, or like my stuff and my life. So just being okay with that too, like, and doing what I need to do to have that assistance, you know? So yeah, Dayton said the Santa Claus, Home Alone, I'll Be Home for Christmas, and This Christmas are his holiday go-tos. This Christmas is a holiday go-to for me for sure. I lied. That definitely is a holiday go-to. I even had that playing last Christmas at my job where I was programming movies. So we would have TVs to make sure that the movie programming was on our platforms. And so we were able to watch movies while we were working. And we definitely all turned on This Christmas together so that we can watch. So This Christmas is definitely one. Home Alone is one I think of, but I don't feel like I watch Home Alone like all the time or anything like that. Like I feel like I can, but it's not something I be like, "Ooh, let me turn it on." I feel like he talk about them to my to my to me. For real, for real. Sorry, y'all. With township too, I feel like because it's like a time thing, like when you do plant your foods and stuff and you do feed your animals, it's a time frame in which they will be completed to the product is produced or whatever it is. You got to take advantage of certain stuff. So like I have airplanes and stuff at this point, and my airplane sends off cargo, and I get more like points and jewels help you boost your um different machineries and stuff for like a day. It's like a special gift from the universe in the game. Um, so in addition to that, they have all these like mini games in there that like win you different things that you may need within your town or within the mini games that's in it that gets you like points and coins. So it's like all this stimulation for me in this little game on my phone called Township. So I basically right now have to have at least 18 pine trees sent off in the next 14 hours. And right now, I have only like four. So I'm going to like plant some because it takes like 3 hours right now for them to like be fully developed. So back to holiday movies and our go-to ones for our icebreaker of the day of the night. Unique Terche said she watches Polar Express every year first. So have you watched it yet, Unique? I want to go on the Polar Express experience situation. I heard mixed reviews, but I also think I saw something that is more or that is newer, but I'm not 100% sure. Y'all, my hair went from like, as y'all can see in the thumbnail to this so quick, but like I'm embracing the 80s fine look. I'm embracing like all of me right now, and I'm here for it. I got my eyebrows arched. I get a wax this week. I shaved my underarms finally and my legs. Like, yes, already twice. Too cute, too cute. I'm here for it. Nice and cozy vibes. I hope you watched it, had some tea while you tried to heal, sis. I'm here for it. So are we ready to get into like the reviews of the Netflix films, or do we still want to just talk about the holiday vibes? How are we feeling about the end of the year? Like, are we feeling like that? Like, where are we going with this? I want y'all to let me know. And right now it's me, Unique, and Dayton. But if you just came in, say hello. Let us know where you from. Don't be afraid. We are chatting, okay? And we're starting Vlogmas with movie favorites for Movie Monday, specifically holiday themed, and talking about the recent new holiday movies that I watched on Netflix and my review. So let's talk holiday vibes. Yes. What are some things that you're excited to do? I think I want to definitely look into maybe a play or like some type of dance theater thing for the holiday that's holiday themed. I also definitely want to go to like a light show or some type of farm that's holiday vibe. But I'm thinking and debating about having some type of holiday gathering, but I'm not 100% sure how I want to do it. Um, or factoring in my own holiday trip. Um, so I have options, and there I'm casting it wide, but I'm hoping that I get some discernment and I'm called to something more. Um, I feel like the Curse of Cat Williams has big finale planned for us. Well, what can you remind us of what that curse is? Because I feel like I watched his interviews, but it was a lot going on. Unique said that she got an ad. Oh, I don't know how to take it. I don't know if we should be happy or if we should be like concerned. But I hope I'm back, sis. I hope I'm back. I hope it was some good things in what Cat Williams was saying in there, for sure. What's your favorite holiday drink? It could be give me non-alcoholic and then alcoholic if you have a favorite holiday alcoholic drink. I don't really do holiday stuff anymore, just Halloween. But even then, I watch movies. Just watch movies. True, true, true. Any new movies that you watched dating so far? Any genre of holiday movies that you like? Let us know in the chat. We back. I was like, wait. Hopefully they're not doing them too much. But I guess this is like a real stream. Ah. I could say my favorite drinks are my favorite drinks are like non-alcoholic would probably just be hot chocolate if we had to make that a holiday drink, I guess. I don't drink it a lot, but I can do a hot chocolate. Um, in regards to alcoholic, it will be a hot toddy in some sort. Sometimes I do like old bourbon, or it can even be like a whiskey. Um, I want to say the last one I had might have been a tequila though. And I like it when they have like actual cinnamon sticks in a drink or something like that. But I'm really a sweet person or like spicy sweet type of girl, I guess you could say. So those would be my favorite type of like holiday drinks. Um, he said so. Dayton said that Cat Williams said that all the celebrities are getting exposed. So we got one more month of exposure of celebrities. Honestly, I just want to be disconnected from all of that dating. I don't even want to be involved. I'm cool off of it. I've been liking this toasted unique tertiary. I gotta remember to say y'all because for the people that's gonna watch it back later, well, no, they see this, but if they don't, Unique said she been liking the toasted marshmallow martini lately. It's on her holiday menu at work. If y'all don't know, Unique does bartending. She also is someone who vlogs here on YouTube, and I shout her out a lot in my vlogs. But I'm gonna shout my girl out every time, regardless. She's also a moderator in here. And if you're ever interested in someone living that life and knowing what that life can be like, definitely in Virginia specifically or in the South, go check my girl out. All right. So we can get into the first movie. Okay. So the first movie I actually had to double watch because I kind of ended up watching a lot of my holiday movies at night. Like even right now after this, I'm probably going to turn on a holiday movie and fall asleep. But if it feels like it's a vibe or it's something I really would get into and I just need to be telling myself like a big kid to go to bed, then I try to watch it again later on or when I have more time. So, um, that movie is Meet Me, Meet Me Next Christmas. I want to say Meet Me. I was to say something totally different. Meet Me at the Altar in Your White Dress, okay? But Meet Me Next Christmas is a movie starring Christina Milian, um, DeVal. I don't know DeVal's last name, but DeVal is a newer actor that also plays in Sisters on BT, but he is also really known on social media with his wife Kadeen. And I think they also have a podcast. They have three beautiful, maybe four beautiful sons at this point. And yeah, total vibe. And I also believe the third person would be what's his name? The guy that was in Girls Trip. The guy that was in Girls Trip. It is not Boris Kojo, and that's what keeps coming to my head. What is the guy's name from Girls Trip? Fine. Coffee is also in it. All right. So a synopsis without like spoiling the movie. First off, before we do that, we could take a poll. Let's do a poll. I get me started, but with me. Hey, meet me Christmas on Netflix. People is on Netflix. Tell Netflix to call because we're talking about them all. Okay. Have you seen it? Go ahead and insert yourself into that poll. But without any spoilers or any like that. Um, Basically, this movie is supposed to be romantic. I would take it as a rom-com. Honestly, y'all, I am a rom-com sucker. And I feel like a lot of Hollywood movies, if it's comedy, it has romance in it. So that's how we're going to end there. But that wasn't intentional in the lineup, but it's how the cookie was crumbling. But it's basically a rom-com, humorous, and it has holiday cheer. It features like a love triangle between Christina Milian, Kofi, and surprisingly DeVal later on. That is dang a spoiler, just a little bit. And against this Christmas concert situation, it's very the film is this concert situation because I feel like to a certain extent, um, I don't think that would really happen in real life. Okay. I don't think I don't know. But then I also might not just be hip to the Christmas concert artists rendition vibes. Okay, like maybe it's really a thing. Maybe it's something I need to add to my holiday list for Vlogmas. Let me know. Have you ever went to something like that? Is that something you're into? Let me know because I'm really explorative right now in this in my life, and I'm just trying to figure things out and try things out. So I don't know if that is realistic, but it was kind of fun, it was kind of cute. I did like they wrote out. I feel like everyone played their part, and I actually feel like Deval really shows that like he can be funny, he can be serious, he's so relatable as an actor that I hope that he continues to get roles that are really, really good. Okay. So if you said you've seen it, how do you feel about the movie? How do we feel about Meet Me Next Christmas? I feel like once I watched it the second time, I was like, okay, this is cute. I would rate it probably like I don't know, 3.5 or 4 out of 5, but I don't hate it. I think I would watch it over more than others that I've seen in the past on Netflix. Like I don't think I'm watching Holiday ever again. With Emma Stone. I think that's Emma Stone. If it's not, I'm sorry. I don't think it's Emma Stone. Now that I think about it. But but yeah, I think it's still a cute type film. Okay. I definitely still recommend people to watch it if you're in a lighthearted type of vibe and you just want to watch something that's kind of nice and cheesy. It gets kind of cheesy towards the end, but a cute cheesy if you like that type of stuff. Okay. Um, let me see in this chat what everybody's saying, what they saying. So first off, taking us a little back to holiday in general. Dayton did mention that for Halloween he watched The Deliverance on Netflix, which I also watched, and he said Monique was in it, and it was based on a true story of a mother's son getting possessed. If y'all want to talk about that later, put ghost emojis in the chat because I can talk about that for its own thing. But I definitely want to get through this holiday stuff because this is Vlogmas and we are talking about holiday movies tonight. That is the movie Monday theme. Okay, so Dayton said he might have saved this in his list. It definitely, honestly, Christina Milian's always going to remind us of Love Don't Cost a Thing. And I think there's a lot of things on Netflix that prove that Christina Milian is also, she might not be an actress that people consider to be A-list, but that girl's always paid. And I'm never really upset of her being in it. So shout out to her for getting the bag, period. Um, Unique said that they def have concerts like the one in Meet Me Next Christmas in Richmond. And it reminded, oh no, and it's artsy music and theater scene. It's a big artsy music theater scene. My bad. I was kind of reading like Dayton's in between that. My bad. So basically, the concerts do exist in Virginia. We would love to know more. Maybe you should feature that in your vlog, Unique. I'm not sure. Let us know if you do. Come back to the live. Direct us to it. Whatever you got to do, sis. Um, I think we probably have it, but it's probably indoors mostly. Um, I'm pretty sure. With it being a city, with us being Philly and being a city, I'm sure there is some theater type stuff. That's why I'm like, I definitely want to see what I could find. If I can finally really start to imply, pull it from this once a week and actually doing the stuff. This is supposed to be my self-care jar and I'm supposed to pull from once a week. Then it would be great. But right now, I am grateful that I have been putting in my grateful jar at least one time a night what I'm grateful for from the day. Not all 360 days this year, but most days. And that's what counts. We here for improvement. So we have one ghost in there. So I will put the pin in it. But again, if you want to hear my review about Deliverance with Monique in it on Netflix, put a ghost in the chat so that we can do that at the back end of this thing. Okay. So, anybody else want to talk about Mimi next Christmas, or we're good on that and we can move to the next one? Because I feel like for the most part, cute. We rated it. We talked about it. We can go on. Dayton also wants to know my review. Okay. All right, right. So the next movie that I believe I watched was actually The Merry Gentleman. Now, I'm not really into male stripping or anything like that, or anything that looks like, magic vibes, but the Netflix little trailer thing gave me that vibe at first, and I was a little nervous, y'all. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Um, are any of you guys into that type stuff? Like, did you like Magic Mike? Are you like into, I don't know, any holiday movies that have, like, I guess, performances in them that's not like band performances? I know, like, for instance, I'm in for a tasteful one. Like, I think in the Best Man Holiday, they had a tasteful rendition of a song or whatever. But the whole like dancing in the club, I'll be nervous about. And that's just, I think, in general, because I'm just not a like male stripper type of girl. Like, I don't really ever request that to be a thing that someone does, because I don't think I'll be entertained the way that other people might be entertained. So yeah, Unique also agrees that Mimi Next Christmas is a 3 out of 5. If you don't agree, put it in the comments below. Watch it, add it to your list, and let us know. Go on. Dayton is like, no to neating any of that stuff. I feel you. So basically, with The Merry Gentleman, this one is basically set in like a small town, and it also is a rom. It's not really a rom com. It's more romance, maybe drama, or like you call coming of age. I would say, in a sense, but not coming of age because it's not young people, but the vibe is definitely like this growth thing within self, and like your purpose, and kind of like knowing what to say no to and what to say yes to when the universe is like shifting you in different ways or whatever. So it was very heartwarming, I would say, family oriented in a sense. Um and if you ask me, it gives more of a Hallmark vibe than maybe Meet Me Next Christmas. I don't know. Meet Me Next Christmas is also good because um I like to see black holiday stuff, like the holiday movies with black people in it. But yeah, so The Merry Gentleman ended up surprising me. Okay. I think that the dance stuff was not that bad, and I liked the storyline. It was nice to see Chad in it, One Tree Hill. Um, I think his name is Chad. But the guy from One Tree Hill, okay, and from A Cinderella Story with Lizzie McGuire. Um, so I like that. I also like the girl. Next time I'll make sure I have everyone's names, y'all. Right now, I am on E. So please bear with me. But that's also, yes, it's Chad Michael Murray. Thank you, Dayton, coming in a clutch. But please, please, please make sure you check out these movies and let me know how you feeling. Um, Even though I'm over here butchering the starring people in the movie spotlight. Okay. So yeah, I think it was cute. I kind of feel like if you want to break it down a little sociologically, there's parts where I feel like we put our main character, the lady, in a position that we kind of always put women in, where you have to feel like you're choosing between like your life and your career and the love that you might want to share with someone, or the love of your life. And I think that even though it's a reality, that it's a little, I kind of be like, why we gotta do that? Like, why my good sis gotta always choose? Da, 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 da. But again, it's also a perspective on time and timing of everything. So definitely a cute movie. Um, I think I don't know if I might have liked it a little more because I watched it in one go. Um, but by the skin of the teeth. Okay, by the little bit. Um, Unique said that when I said Hallmark, well, Hallmark came to mind when I said heartwarming, which is great. Do you guys actually watch Hallmark movies? let me know in the chat. Like, if you watch Hallmark or Lifetime movies, and if you have any holiday Lifetime or Hallmark movie recommendations, put them in the chat. Put them in the chat. Put them in the comments if you're watching later on. And hi to my new people that came in. Hello, hello, hello. Say hi. Hair looks crazy. Um, I just saw a clip of him somewhere today talking about something. I wonder what he was talking about. Unique says she falls asleep during the Hallmark movie. So I haven't watched any in a long time, but back when I was working for that cable company, I that was kind of like my baby. Like that was the project I had to try to figure out ways to get more people to go to our Lifetime and Hallmark um pages, like channel pages or whatever. So it's always interesting. Now I'm like always interested to hear like how people end up watching Hallmark or Lifetime and what ways are they watching it and letting it play. Um Lifetime could get it anytime, any place. I don't care who's around in my channel voice. She was like, anytime, boom, 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 boom. At any place. Do, 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 do. Oh, wait, I just thought of some more. Eight Crazy Nights and It's a Wonderful Life. Are those two holiday movies? Eight Crazy Nights, is that Adam Sandler? Hallmark movies be on at the nail salon and I watch. That is real. Hallmark movies do be on at the nail salon. So have y'all seen the movie, The Married Gentleman? Or are you thinking that you would check it out, add it to your list? Tell me, tell me, tell me. And what maybe we make a community list. Like, right, maybe I can draft a note. Movie Monday holiday live playlist. And we can just add the different movies that we feel like people should definitely check out during this season. So before we go any farther, are we in next and Married Gentleman onto this list? Okay, and yeah, the Adam Sandler cartoon movie and It's a Wonderful Life is the black and white movie. I think we can add the Adam Sandler to eight. Okay. What else? It's in the saves though. Okay. Nah, I don't watch them, but I think Hallmark has a Christmas channel on Pluto. Good to know. If you're interested in Hallmark, check it out on Pluto. I'm pretty sure they definitely do. I'm putting Christmas because we all agree that is a holiday must, and we could come back to it. But think about it, think about it, think about it. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments what you think. Like in the sense of like the syntax of the sentence was about to sound like what? But let me know, what do you think should make our holiday movie playlist? Okay. It doesn't have to be something that, I guess it doesn't even have to be something that you definitely watch. It could be something that you feel like you really, really want to watch, but it gives off the vibe from the trailer like people should watch it. But for the most part, give me things that you really want to recommend in the middle of all of this. Add Batsman Holiday to the list because I cry every time. Yeah, I feel like that one, like I said, a tasteful performance in there, you know. And I just love the Black holiday films. Batsman Holiday is definitely on there. Dating this recruit, getting a name. What else? Well, while we ponder, okay, and we think about our watch list. That's what we calling a watch list. Um, I also like I should put in that if you're ever interested in like what I'm watching and it doesn't make a movie Monday cut, make sure that you're following me on Letterboxd. Um, I'll put the link in the description when this is done because I gotta get it. But yeah, it's a place where people can watch and track like the movies they watch throughout the year. They can review them. You can see other people's reviews. It's a cute little like review tracking thing, and it's a like, stars and all that good stuff. So if you're in that kind of thing, make sure you got that. Bad Moms Christmas, I think also a good one to get for sure. Unique, coming in with these. Dayton coming in with another one. I was thinking of Almost Christmas, but I wasn't sure because I feel like it don't hit like this Christmas, but it's all right. You mean it's okay. Yeah, and with this, I'll make sure I go watch them, and I'll see where I can put them later on in the following weeks for Movie Monday. Do you have any ideas or any type of genres that you want to specifically featured in this month's Movie Monday? Let me know in the chat as well. Because I'm open type saying I am usually here watching my little movies or my TV shows at this point because your girl be tired, honey. I be tired because I now do this and other side work. So that's how Queen Latifah is another great suggestion. And Dayton agrees about the Almost Christmas analysis. I agree. Yeah, it was okay. Sometimes when you just put a bunch of people in things too, it takes away the ability to manage stuff or for things to really hit. And I don't think they considered that as much as they probably should have when they were like casting for Almost Christmas. Okay, back to our movie spotlight and movie reviews. We are almost halfway through, and at this half, we are kind of just going Lohan crazy. I'm gonna be honest. Your girl is a Lindsay Lohan fan. I put my elbows up, okay, in the club, okay. I ain't never seen no females. I don't know about all that, but I do know that Lindsay Lohan does her job very well. Starting off with Our Little Secret. I liked Our Little Secret a lot. I'm not gonna hold you. That's a solid 4.5. Okay. Only because I feel like if I'm only doing out of 5 stars, I can't just give 5 stars out first episode of the month. Can't. Not or a comeback episode, and first live stream ever. Can't do it. Definitely. She also seen it. And because we're moving to this one, I want to know because Our Little Secret is number one sometimes for trending around here in these parts. So have you seen it? Let us know. Okay. Let us know. Um So yeah, I think Our Little Secret on Netflix with Lindsay Lohan and whoever that guy is a good joint. I feel like it is definitely a cute little rom-com. It's funny. I don't want to give up no favorite parts unless y'all put the tea bags in there for give us the tea. Um, but it's really cute. I liked it because it definitely had all the holiday vibes, has some suspense in it. It also kind of takes a common theme I think that a lot of holiday movies have with like love triangle perspective and does it in a way that is a little less cheesy. So I enjoyed it still. And it still gave a good pace and everything else. Unique said no one person can eat that many cookies. They can if they high. That is the clue of what's going on in Our Little Secret. We definitely, definitely recommend to watch it if you haven't. Um, so yeah, I feel like it stands out at that 4 because of the comedy of it and because of Lindsay Lohan's performance. I, I've been. I feel like Lindsay looks good for all the things that Lindsay's going through and how the media makes it seem like she's like you know, whatever. You mean? So I definitely recommend that. Unique, anything that you feel like I'm leaving out? Anything you think we should mention about Our Little Secret? Are you adding this to our watch list for the holidays? Are we adding this definitely to the watch list? Let's talk about that, mom. So, like I was saying, the plot of this is very similar to a lot of romance movies. And honestly, just the truth of reality of someone and having to deal with their in-laws. The crazy thing about this though is the twist to all of it. And it kind of shows you how when things in your life aren't going right or like there's some type of blockage or frustration or it seems very difficult, definitely when it comes to like a relationship with someone, whether it's an intimate one with a partner or even a friendship, if it's so much friction, it's probably the best thing to let go for so many reasons. So this girl is basically dealing with monster in-law vibes without even being engaged to her partner. And it's very uppity, very whatever. And again, it takes a lot of twists and turns. I don't want to tell you the twists and turns because they're funny and they're like, what? I didn't expect the movie to go this way. Um, So I won't tell you those things, but she was a lot to handle. And my good girl Lindsay was dealing with this. And then it was another plot. So definitely try that out. Like, what other movies do y'all feel like are good holiday movies with plot twists that you don't expect? Put that in the chat. I feel like there's this one movie that is not a holiday movie, but it takes time in the holidays, and it's Why Did I Get Married with Tyler Perry. One of his Tyler Perry things that actually do kind of work. And I feel like that has some twists and turns in it that we didn't expect. I think you might like the Dayton says that I think you might like I'll Be Home for Christmas. It's a 90s movie with Jonathan Taylor Thomas from Home Improvement trying to get home to get his dad's car, but he gets sabotaged. I feel like I might have heard it before. Might have even seen it. Hold on. Let me add, I'm adding Our Little Secret to our, and then let's go and see. You said I'll Be Home for Christmas. Oh yeah, I definitely seen it. It's a Disney movie. I just haven't seen it in a while. Has anybody else seen it? I like the Mean Girls plot twist. I watched it this week. Add it to the list. Wait, sis. Wait. When you say you like the Mean Girls plot twist, are you still talking about Our Little Secret or Mean Girls? Oh, Mean Girls is a holiday movie because not for nothing, Mean Girls, jingle bell rock. Yes, when she hit by the oh yeah, when she got hit by the bus. Yeah, that was my favorite part when I was younger. I thought that was so funny. It was even funnier once I realized she wasn't dead. But when it first happened, it was like I was about to laugh and then I stopped myself because I was like, oh my God, the girl could be dead. And you about to laugh. That's so not right. And then they was like, and that's how Regina George died. And then they came back and was like, just kidding. Okay, cool. Now we can let it out. But I think we should be actually a movie because of the holiday dance in it. So I'm gonna add that to the holiday watch list because you can literally watch Me Girls for every season, but the infamous dance and talent show happens in the holiday season. Um, what goes around definitely comes around. So definitely people be kind, you know, be empathetic. And when you mess up, say sorry. All right, and last but not least, because I got to take this makeup off and I got to try to flexi rod this of a hairdo. Um, is falling for Christmas with Lindsay Lohan. Now I didn't really add to on my thumbnail because honestly, y'all, I don't really recommend. I tried to watch it like 3 times and I fell asleep. And I actually think in that one they've written that a little too cheesy. So that's why Lindsay Lohan's performance actually doesn't feel really real. Um, so yeah, not really something I would say add on to it, but I figured I still should review it and still should bring it to you guys because those are the most recent holiday Netflix movies I've been watching new. And see, Unique has watched it too, and she agrees that they tried way too hard in Falling for Christmas. 1 star for sure. That's what I put on Letterbox, and my good sis says wouldn't watch it again. Boo. So if you have any other holiday watch list options or any other holiday movies that you watch that we didn't bring up, make sure you put it in the chat. I would love to discuss it. I would love to watch it. How would you guys share watch list? Do you want to share it on a community tab, share it in here, share it in both? Tell me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. So so yeah, next week I will dive into some more movies. I'm thinking to go in the route of family oriented holiday movies or horror. Because I feel like there is definitely like horror holiday. Let me know. Let's on before we go. Um, what genre should we do next week? Family fun or holiday horrors? Please vote in that poll. Let me know if you're watching this later on this week. You can still vote and cast your vote. make sure that you comment whether or not you want a holiday horror or family fun movie Monday review, and I will get that to you guys next Monday. But before I go, since Unique and Dayton voted for the ghost story and for me to tell you my ideas on Deliverance with Monique, that was something that we probably all watched last month or 2 months ago, um, for Halloween. Let's get into it really quickly. So honestly, y'all, I understand that it was based on a true story, and I like the fact that we are including Black people in stories that I believe, at the end of the day, some people have experience with the history of Black people being really connected to like ancestral um, energy and things like that, or people talk of being connected ancestrally, and even or experiencing spiritual like ghost and things of that nature. I think that this is a good thing that we explored something that was based on a true story in this realm of paranormal activity, right? So I do give kudos to that. I also give kudos to attempting to keep a storyline. I feel like with other um, directors and creators like that, they kind of go with just all the punchlines or all the things that will make people climax about different movies and get excited or overstimulated, but they don't really try to stick to the story or stick to these characters or character builds. So I do give the kudos to. Now, if you really ask me how I feel though about the depiction of everything and if I would watch it again, I still thought that it was um, kind of cheesy, a little goofy at times, and a little parody feeling. It gave me parody vibes a lot. Wait, now I gotta make sure I'm talking about the thing. I don't know. Let me just make sure real quickly because now I think I'm thinking about something else. Okay, yeah, the Deliverance. Yeah. With Monique. Oh, she definitely was. Okay. See, I started thinking about that other scary movie that wasn't that good. But even in this, like her character, for instance, like I just felt like it was over the top a bit. A little exaggerated. Um See, yeah. Oh wow. So literally as I'm saying this, Unique writes in the chat. I want to know why that social worker was so annoying. She got on my nerves. Literally, that's the role of Monique in Deliverance. She was doing too much. So that's the reconfirmation. So yeah, I would rate Deliverance a 3 out of 5. Maybe be a nice, really 2.5 for me. Like, I feel like yes, old people say crazy things, but I just sometimes think we just go over the top. Sometimes we write, why, like why? But yeah, I need some more people to vote. I need you to vote. I need you to vote. I need you to vote. It's 50-50 right now with what the genre for next week will be, family, meaning family oriented movies, suggestions. That's what we'll be reviewing. Or holiday horrors for my horror lovers. I know you got some holiday horrors that we could watch, or some ones that are just that maybe might have came out during this time. Regardless, I need you to vote. If you're watching this later, I need you to put in the comments below. Dayton said, I thought the grandmother being fast was a little too far. Yeah, like she just was doing a lot to a certain extent. It was an interesting movie for sure. Um, so you had fun tonight. Don't forget to press the like, subscribe, share it with people, let them know. Again, watching this later, be sure to comment. Make sure that your post notifications are on so you can know when I'm on the community page asking you guys for more input or giving you some insight on some movies or anything that I got going on. Oh, before I go, this holiday season, I have an ongoing sale that's happening that I am in affiliation with right now. So if you are a wine lover, or if you know any wine lovers, there's a 20% off discount along with free ground shipping. Link on the community page for Somsation. Somsation, the wine company. It's a wine e-commerce wine company that allows different local vineyards to basically sell their wines online without having a third party cut, aka Somsation, taking a cut and them not really making anything. So go ahead and use my link so that you get that discount. Sure that you go all the way through with everything. And once it's placed, it should get to you and you get to enjoy your wine and have a really great time. So I'll make sure to the description as well. Again, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you again for participating in today's holiday movie Monday Night Live, where we got into all the new Netflix movies that I've been watching that are holiday themed right now. Make sure that if we skipped anything, you put in the comments below. If you want the watch list as well, go to the community page. And I will see you guys next week, next Monday. But if you're the life, put in there too. I don't know which one you want to do, but I need you to know in the comments, okay? Bye, y'all. Girl, tiger.